we got three very exciting things to talk about. All orbs are coming back. We're going to talk about the Old Man Logan trials and how that's going to play out. And more interesting than all of that, we're Scopely missing the raids, and a Reddit post right here talks about they changed the mutant raids. Right here is a 586,000 gear tier 20 Captain Sam, but I went in game right now and it looks like 743,000. What are you doing over there, Scopely? I'm not really sure, but people are telling me that they are simming the mutant part and they are failing. Like they've simmed it for months and then today it just failed. So I don't really know. I'm going to report it and see what happens. Let's start at the beginning. Back and better than ever, open all orbs. And I feel like this is something that should have been in the game for a long time. And yes, I'm glad it's coming back. But also I feel like this is just something that should be in every game. I did preview this in a conference call yesterday, and it was very quick and it looked like it worked well. And I think that is a great thing. Now, it's not coming right away. It's going to be coming in waves. And at some point, they're going to start sending a 3% selection of the players will initially get it, and then followed by an additional 20% in 12-hour intervals until everybody has it. So that's good. I know that there's a lot of people that need to open orbs, and also in the blog post here, which we're going to go over, they mentioned the removal of legacy orbs over time, and they're going to come out with this new Jarvis orb. Well, maybe that's something that will be that you want to open up when the open all orbs comes back to the game. Weekly Blood, are you not entertained? This is about Gladiator. Gladiator is going to be the first of the Annihilators, and I got to say, don't sleep on this Annihilator team. Specifically, in-game Thanos, in my opinion, looks very good, and Gora as well. And Gladiator is a pre-taunting tank that has merits. Don't sleep on this team. This team is a good team. It looks like they're going to be good for a minute. All right. Greetings, Commanders. Here's your battle plan for August 3rd through August 9th. On Monday, Quantum Disco, Spin, Ice Awake, Campaign Energy, Battle and Alliance War, Subatomic Groove, Web Milestones, Earn Alliance Credits, Miss Marvel, Hard Light, Blitz. Highlighted right here, the Old Man Logan trials with no leaderboards will be here on Monday. And there's some changes to the way that's going to work, and we're going to go over that here in a minute. But yeah, I'm going to need to scramble to get my leader to 7 stars if I want to get a 7-star Old Man Logan. Strike Pass is Sasquatch, however you say that, Sassy Pants. 6, which is going to be Tuesday, Gladiator offers with Annihilator Super Showcase. Age of X Chapter 2, which is basically going to be like a showcase as well. And it's going to give some hints on what is going to be the progression of getting to Age of X. So that's just going to be like event campaigns and things like that. Mercs for Money, Quick Ribble Blitz. And then keep an eye out for inbox messaging, learning to character availability. Up to 7 red stars for Old Man Logan added to the Elite Store. And I got to tell you, Old Man Logan is a very, very, very good character. If I'm going to say what the 4 best characters in the game right now, Mephisto for sure. It's Old Man Logan, Apocalypse, and Super Skrull, right? And Old Man Logan might be better than Super Skrull. I don't know. He's very, very good. So save your Dark Promotion credits for that. Gladiator landing in battle soon. Not a lot to read here. This is going to be a standard release method for Annihilator. The one thing that I want to say is that he's a pre-taunting tank, and he spawns with what? Safeguard and immunity. As we know from the longevity of Infinity Watch, that is pretty important. And so having a tank like that, usually those type of characters are pre-taunting tanks are usually have longer shelf lives than other members. I mean, we've been using Drax and Zombie Juggernaut and Absorbing Man in Random Place, and now Sasquatch. So pre-taunting tanks are important. Old Man Logan trials return. We're going to read this because it's a little different than the initial run. There's no leaderboard. Sharpen your claws, bub, because Old Man Logan's trial is coming back for its second run. Just in case of your first run, Logan Rodeo, Old Man Logan trials is a chance for commanders level 50 and above to unlock and power up Old Man Logan. The legendary leader of the Mercs on the money team starts on Monday. Old Man Logan trials feature upgrade tokens, and It feels like that's the primary purpose of upgrade tokens, is that it's eliminating on these Scourge events the ability to get a small amount of shards over time. They're just forcing you to upgrade the teams to get into the higher difficulties. That's what it's going to be. And we're going to go right to the chart. Basically, it's saying if you want to get a 7 yellow star, you're going to have to go into difficulty 15 with a 7 yellow star out of time and Cabal, Emma, and Loki. Now, where a lot of people are going to have troubles is going to be leader. And I'm just going to point out that there's a lot of good ways to get leader shards. Live today, the Spider Society, the remaining 3 members of Spider Society is now farmable. Penny Parker's in the Crucible store. That's also where we're finding leader. Spider-Man Pav is in the Spotlight Orb. Now, inside of that Spotlight Orb, there is leader shards. So I was able to get a certain number of leader shards from that Spotlight Orb while I was opening it to get Pav to 7 stars. Peter Parker is in the Arena Orb. Not mentioned here, but he's also in the Arena store. So right here, Penny Parker is now in the Crucible store, and that's where also going to find leader. And then right here is the Arena store. You can see that not only is Peter B. Parker in the Arena Orb, he's also there for $9.75. Also, the event right now where going through and spending campaign energy, you get radioactive orbs. This has been a good source of getting leader as well. And then lastly, you could just spend $5 for 50 shards. All right, let's keep going on the blog post. And we're going to go through and skip through all the stuff that is relatively uneventful. And the one part that I wanted to talk about, there's going to be an Annihilator event campaign, but they're going to talk about how they're going to change up the Legacy Orbs. Legacy Orb Reboot. Rather than adding the line of Legacy Orbs, adding to the line of Legacy Orbs, we decided to breathe some of the new life into them with a full overhaul. Over time, Legacy Orbs will be phased out of rewards, offers, and ultimately the store, replaced with the new Jarvis recommended orb. This orb will contain shards from a pool of 50 characters, focused on helping new players to build their roster. Each orb will have a chance of granting 5 to 50 shards for following characters. So, what this means to me is that they're going to be deleting the Legacy Orbs out of the game. And if you're sitting on hundreds or thousands of them, when the Open All Orb feature comes to the game, you're probably going to want to open them. Some of them have useful things like training orb fragments and gold orb fragments. So I have opened them. At a minimum, there's duplicate character shards, which can be used for the Ultra store. Yesterday we went over speculation videos and we went over the data mines from Quick Draw. This is the video that featured Sentinels, Nimrod, and Null. Part of the video also suggested that there might be an Elsa Bloodstone rework that is going to be associated with the Karen team. The Karen team is going to be associated with a Moon Knight rework, and Quick Draw was suggesting yesterday that there would possibly be an Elsa Bloodstone rework. Well, there was an update today, and the data files for Elsa Bloodstone were updated today. And so that suggests that there is going to be an Elsa rework. I mean, no confirmation from Scopely, just a data mine. We will see. This is a concerning post. Are Scopely messing with the raid? Seriously? First, Bifrost fell off and couldn't auto-sim, then the tech raid, and now the mutant team can't auto-sim win. Are they messing with the raids so that these teams purposely fall off? Now, several people have suggested to me that they have been simming the mutant raids for months. Like one person in my chat said they had been simming it for 4 months, and then today it did not sim and they failed. A couple things here of worth talking about. Yes, they are proof. Node 1 mutant. There's a gear tier 20 Sam that wasn't always there. Now, he was there. He was there. Well, that guy's talking shit. You want solid proof they're messing with the tunes? It's here. Check out the video from only 3 months ago. Gear tier 27 was 586K when he's targeted at 246. Today, the same Sam is 743 in game. Wow. It's all in the video. There was some controversy about it was always in there, but he wasn't that high. And so, yeah, I pulled up this video. The video right here at that time frame is showing the Captain Sam being at 586. And this is a video from 3 months ago. Big shout out to Free to Play Games. I'll put a link to this video so you can like and subscribe. And then I went in there today and he was 743. So I don't know if this is a visual error, but many people have been saying that they're having difficulty simming that, and that doesn't seem right. What is the arena meta right now? And I do agree with this. Black Knight, Apocalypse, Super Skrull, Old Man Logan. Of course, if you have Mephisto, you have Mephisto. Casually switch between Void Knot, Doc Ock, and Dormammu. I mostly use Dormammu. Some people are also using Ultimus. Now, I have not tried this, and the question is Ultimus actually worth using now? And I want to say that Ultimus is situationally good for knocking down severe amounts of health on pre-taunting tanks. Sasquatch, Rogue, some people are using it to try to take out Black Knight and such. So he's situationally good. And I'm not going to say that he's good, top 10, top 20 or anything like that. But I've been trying to get use out of Ultimus with Cabal inside a Cosmic Crucible because of the damage boosts Cabal gives to Ultimus. Hopefully the idea is to delete somebody right out of the gate, because Ultimus gets turn meter if there's like a taunt. And so if there's a pre-taunting tank, Ultimus gets the turn meter. And then if Ultimus successfully kills the pre-taunting tank, then the whole team gets turn meter, which is what Cabal actually needs. Cabal needs turn meter. They're kind of slow on their own, but if you can get them to take a turn, they're absolutely devastating. I want to read this post, and I agree with everything in this post, but one little part, and I think it's just splitting hairs. RIP free-to-play players. Maybe I've just been sticking my head in the dirt for a couple of years now, but I think free-to-play is absolutely not an option in this game. Not even to be competitive, but just to have fun. I have played the game since it came out, so over 6 years. I have maybe bought a battle pass twice in that time, so I still consider myself free-to-play. Well, the correct word is free-to-play adjacent, but I'll call you free-to-play. My TCP is a measly 43 million. I don't know what happened over the last 4 to 6 months, but now none of my teams are competitive in any part of the game, or I can't win with a million punch down. I haven't actually tried Arena in years. I just sim the dailies. Why bother? I can't win. Now, Cosmic Crucible, now it takes 3 attempts for each team. I'm not in a high league either. Really starting to think that there even a point. Upcoming Annihilator teams look awesome. I agree, they do. I've always personally been a fan of cosmic characters, so I was initially hyped. So hyped I thought that maybe this team I would finally drop some coin for, but why? And I can understand why somebody would think that, because they did a stat reset. The kits look very good, and I know myself, I'm super hyped about in-game Thanos kit. Lots of cool things going on that kit. I'm also a little bit less hyped, but I'm also hyped for Gore and Gladiator as well. But here's the kicker right here. Why would it matter? At best, I might unlock one guy for $100, which I could buy several on sale X-Bang games for. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on them, but I will buy an initial unlock offer for $50 or $25 or however they do it. We'll have to see. On top, the Annihilators won't be relevant in 6 months. I don't think that's true. But to their point, I agree with. Eventually, all characters in this game become irrelevant. But I think this team, based on what I can see, is going to be relevant for longer than 6 months. My experience in this game has been that characters and arena teams seem to last longer than others. And the last arena team that we've had would be going back to Secret Defenders, and I'm still getting good use on Secret Defenders, not only in Alliance War, but Cosmic Crucible as well. But I think it's just a small thing. I get the point. I get what they're trying to say. Yes, characters at some point will be irrelevant, right? That's always the way the game works, right? I've been through many ups and downs in this game. Heck, I remember when Cosbrone's ult was OP, but this might be the most frustrated I've been. Additionally, I'm typing this and I don't even know why. From what I've seen, we've all been complaining for years, and Scopely has made it clear they don't care. So there's that, or that's that. Anyone actually stop playing after many years? Most feel like at this point, I just play out of routine. And I do think people taking a break is a good idea. I know some people have took a break for the game for a couple months and then they've come back and they've been having a good experience. But I can see that this particular person's passion towards the game has pivoted towards apathy, and I can empathize with that. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.